Hey, beautiful souls, welcome to another weekly pick-a card reading, and boy, we have a lot of beautiful energy coming in for this weekly pick-a card because we have a Libra full moon, but it's also a lunar eclipse. So let's talk about that because we will have a pick-a card here around this energy, but you can be using this Libra full moon energy for a lot of release, and of course with the lunar eclipse that's happening here. This is when the Earth stands in between the sun and the moon, where the shadow of the Earth goes over the moon. And that it brings major attention, fruition, focus on accomplishment, and it can be dramatic too. And there's often non-negotiable endings and beginnings, of course. So the energy around this lunar eclipse is extra powerful. So we already have a lot of Aquarius Pluto energy going on, which is the changing of things, the old ways not working anymore and needing to create new ways. And so there is this energy, energy of change that's coming in. Now, also, of course, for the full moon release, just the regular energy of a Libra full moon, the most that we can, how we can make the most of that full moon energy release is we can make 10 release statements with a little bit of tint of gratitude on them. And, you can have it like, thank you for unveiling and helping me let go of the blocks that stand between me and you fill in the blank, right? And if you write them out, you say them out loud as you do, you feel them in your heart, you see it in your mind's eye, that activates all 4 areas of our energy that we put out, and that helps draw in the changes and allows the release to be more powerful. Also, the things we focus on the most is what we grow. So if we revisit these release statements often, that also helps move them quicker. Now, it is extra strong when we make these release type of statements within 8 hours before the full moon starts. It's like putting out the trash, ready for it to, or the donations while they come by, and the moon picks them up and takes them with them as it comes through. And of course, it is super sparky when they are related to the characteristics that are ruled by the zodiac sign that the full moon is in. And because this is the sign of Libra, we can have any of these release statements around romance, new friends, or contacts. How are you relating to people, codependent tendencies, people-pleasing, striving for independence or interdependence, partnering with others to help you. That can be other practitioners, professionals, and experts. Also helping others with your gifts and developing a client base. So those are some great things about releasing blocks if you feel there are some standing in between you with those things, and then making your surroundings pleasant for you. It could be interior or exterior design, anything with fine art, decoration. Is it time to pamper yourself and allow yourself to enjoy some luxury? Heck yeah. Anything with legal issues and justice, any blocks that need to be removed. Balance, bringing in peace and harmony, and then mental battles, overthinking, indecision, conflicts, or debates. And the Libra energy also rolls over the adrenal glands, the buttocks, the diabetes, and sugar levels, and kidneys. So anything to do with those energies, if you make these release statements around those, there's extra emphasis around it. All right, so this is what is going to be happening with this Libra full moon eclipse energy. We've been feeling the eclipse energy 4 to 6 weeks before and after. So it's going to be impacting us a while. We can use that eclipse energy for that. But this full moon energy, will be most powerful for everyone 3 to 4 days before and after it. And of course, if you have any kind of water moon, then you also are very much impacted by the moon in greater levels emotionally, right? So that can impact you for weeks before and after. Trust me, I know my Pisces water moon, so I know. All right, now we're also going to jump into a pick a card, and with all this Libra and all this eclipse energy, we're going to make this pick a card about where can you draw new boundaries. You're going to have a choice between these three different pick a cards. You can choose from as many of them as you want. I'm going to go into number 1 first, of course, but if you want to jump ahead, all the timestamps are listed down in the description box of the video below. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off with the Power of Surrender deck and just see where can we let go of something, and then we'll look at and see where the boundary can be drawn. So let's give these a shuffle here and find out here. For those that chose reading number 1, where is it that there's something that can be let go? All right, this is the one right here. Whoa, flying around. You got surrender your belief in scarcity. And sorry for they're very glossy here. There's a little bit of glare there. It says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So perfect. Removal of blocks, just like we were talking about for this whole full moon release energy. So we're removing blocks that stand between you and abundance because of the beliefs in scarcity. So we'll put that over here. And then we'll take a look here at the Cosmic Journey Oracle. This is where you can open up, and, you know, this is like the ending and the beginning energy of this eclipse too. Let's give it one more shuffle there, and let's see what else. For those that chose reading number 1, actually, they want that one right there. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah, befriend your fear monster. Card number 5. And this reminded me of the 5 of Pentacles too, which the number 5 is the number of change and release that comes in here. You know, the fears we have of failing, the fears of not having enough as those come in. Let's see what that brings here. It says, just as you're about to step forward in all your fullness and authenticity of remembering your greatest work in the world, the fear monster interjects, who am I to do this great work? Will my health suffer? Will my family be neglected? What if someone else does this better? I don't have the resources I need, right? I don't know enough to make this happen. So no matter what you've already achieved, fear seems to change and morph to get you from another angle. The fear monster whispers, what if you don't live up to your full potential here? And there's a reason we hold on to these fears. Somehow they serve us. For example, fear can prevent us from starting a new endeavor, thereby saving us from failing. There could be an old pattern, or story you're still living out. However, you cannot truly get in alignment with your greatest work until you walk through the darkness. So what's the solution? Feel fully. Allow your fear to move through you without giving into it. Befriend your fear monster. It's our shadow. It's a part of us anyway, right? And a question you can ask yourself is, what purpose are my fears serving? Or what, do I feel like my fears are serving? And a checkbox that you can do, a cosmic checkbox, is you can spend at least an hour in a pitch black room alone with your thoughts to face the darkness. If you can, find a sensory deprivation tank, a pitch black, light-proof, soundproof environment heated to the same temperature as your body. So that's if you can do that. If not, just sit with that shadow and see what comes through, because we've got this belief in scarcity that we aren't enough, we don't have enough, we won't be able to move forward into our greatness. And so there's the fear of scarcity keeps us from acting out. And we can get caught up into what's comfortable, what we feel is safe because we have what we need right now, right? But we might be stuck. We might be stagnant because we want to leap off and live something more in alignment with our dream and who we are, but we're being held back, right? We're going to pull the tarot here as well, of course, and let's dig deeper. Let's find out what advice or what else Spirit wants you to know about this scarcity and this boundary of the beliefs around not having enough. So what else? What else would you like to know here? All right. Nope, none of those. All right. All right. There we go. And let's see what else we have here. Okay. And then this one too. All right. Well, you definitely over here, yeah, look at all these twos. So you have, here's the courage and the strength to step forward. And this is what allows you, when you're human, connects with your higher self here, represented by the infinity symbol. This whole journey of the strength card is about that there's two sides to us, right? We've got our human who lives this place rooted in beliefs in fear and scarcity, right? Not having enough, dying and dying alone, all the failure, all the fears, the lower, small t truths rooted in fear. But our higher self, of course, is an unlimited, powerful, individual who has no needs, has no fear, and the courage. And so we have the character and the actor behind the character who plays a lot of different characters in a lot of different realms and a lot of different lifetimes in this lifetime too. But this is our higher self where we step into the power there. And I love that because you also have the choice here. You got two number twos in the minor arcana, significant change, significant awareness coming in over here. But with these two, you have a choice every moment of the energy you're putting forward when you focus on scarcity. We tell the universe, I really love lack. Can you make me feel it more and longer, But we can begin to focus on gratitude for what we do have, realizing that Creator has always brought us everything we've needed in each moment. They've never let us down, and there's no pressure of, we're fearing, what if I don't live up to my greatest, brilliance or whatever. But we always are. We're on the perfect journey. We're on the perfect adventure always. There's no wasted moment. There's no wasted energy. We're here to experience, and we experience every moment. So we never fail. And this is where we realize we get to choose what direction we go in. We get to choose what things mean, right? We get to make choices here every moment in the outside world, and we can balance. There's some times that we're up, and then there's other times we're down into the human. We scoop up to the spirit world. We go back down into the fear world, and it's okay. We come down here for this adventure. This is the cycles of the outside world, the ebb and the flow that comes in. And so it is okay, what keeps us where we're at is the fear of judgment, the fear of what other people will think. When we realize that there's no wrong choice, that every choice just is, and just like I said, there's no right or wrong, especially from the spirit world. There's no, there's no judgment. There's no supposed to. There's just different choices with different results that happen. And we are the ones that get to choose it. I like what Spirit's been showing me lately is, we get this idea that we're a baby in a baby seat in the back seat and Creator's driving and Spirit and our spiritual support teams in the passenger seat, and we're just along for the ride. They are deciding everything. And it's no, it's actually the opposite. We are up in the driver's seat. Creator is in our co-pilot, and all our spiritual posses in the back. We like driving a little minibus. They're all packed behind us, and they're all on board for whatever we want to go and what adventure we want to go on. There's no right or wrong. But we keep asking them, where do you want to go? And they're like, wherever you want to go. But where do you guys want to go? Well, wherever you want to go. This is your adventure. and it's like, well, I'm afraid I'm going to choose the wrong way. And they're like, it's not. You can't choose the wrong way because there is no wrong way. Where do you want to go? What adventure do you want to go on? And this is you stepping forward and making those choices, right? So let's take a look here and see what else comes in here. I feel like these go down here. And let's start over here. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Wishes come true. What is the dream come true for you, right? And I love that because this is basically saying that it's so important for you to understand what is it that your dream is. When you're living your dream, you're not afraid of failure. You're not afraid of jumping forward. You're also not afraid of scarcity. When you're trying to live a dream that other people have gotten you or given to you or you took on growing up, then you wake up every day going, oh crap, I got to live my dream today. And oh my God, I'm going to fail at it. When you're living your dream, I think it was Thomas Edison that someone said, look, you failed 1,000 times. And I'm like, no, I found 1,000 times that successfully didn't work so I could find the one that did. They never gave up because their dream was to discover light bulbs or electricity or whatever that they were looking to do. They were on their adventure. And so they didn't take a result, meaning you failed and give up on your dream, because they never, when you have all this fuel behind living your dream, you just never give up on it. You just keep going. You just find different ways to get to it, right? So I like this energy of the boundary is to keep the old ways of thinking, keep other people's dreams at bay, and allow a new boundary to be created around what is your dream come true. What is it that how you uniquely want to express the love in your heart with the world, right? It's keeping those things away. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah. Here, another 9. So you have the 9 of Cups, and here's the 9 of Swords, which represents all our fears. Nightmare, insomnia. These are all the small T truths that tell us the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must, that those are the things that restrict us, that we're like, well, no, you're supposed to do this, you should do this, you have to do this, you must do this. All those expectations, those are the things that hold us back, because we're like, well, I have to do all this first before I can live my dream. But who says, right? We're like, well, you have to have a big old house and money and partnerships and children and this and that and this and that. All that long list we're given here, this long list. But if that's not your dream, then you don't need to invest energy in it, right? So there's a lot of clarity coming in here with all of this. Yeah. Here's the Magician. This shows you that you have everything on the table in front of you that you need. Here you go. Here's your higher self. Again, the infinity symbol. And you're bringing down, in your own unique way, that unconditional love energy from the higher realms through you as a conduit down into the world. This is your higher self, and it's igniting you. It's giving you the power to step forward. I like this because when we have this holding back energy, sometimes we have like a large amount of divine feminine energy where we ask, the Creator, this is what I would like, and then we open up and wait, not realizing there's a bunch of action we can take. And so we're waiting, and Spirit's like, well, I have the train waiting at the train station, but you need to get on your bike and bike down to it a mile away to go. So it's action that can be taken on your part. You do. And the stuff that you feel like, well, there's nothing else I can do, that's when you open up like a chalice to the Creator and go, okay, I need this. So I'm waiting in the perfect way, in the perfect timing, from you. So let's go. And they will bring it in the perfect timing for you. But this is all about tapping into your divine masculine energy and taking action towards your dream. Another 9. So all this 9s, this is the major arcana 9, which is the Hermit. And so this is you turning inward, making sure you're taking time away from all the chaos. The star in here represents Spirit, your higher self, again, coming in, and that they will guide you on your path. And if you have questions about hows and whens and all that kind of stuff, Spirit will help you and help guide you here too. So I love this for you because there's all this step away from all the chaos, all the noise, all of these. You look at your fears, you look at get clarity on what is your true dream come true. Spirit can help. This is allowing you to connect to your high heart here. And then you're making these choices. You're changing where you're investing all of your energy. Yeah, and here's the Tower. The Tower tells us that another major arcana too, which is everything that unfolds in your life is for you. And there's times in our life where we tell Spirit, before we come down here, we ask them, we don't tell them, right? But we're like, hey, so at this point in my life, if I have not moved forward, if I have not done this, then I need you to remove this job or this relationship or this situation out of my life so that it'll create space for that which is truly more aligned with my higher self and how I want to uniquely express my passion and this unconditional love in my heart with the world, and to clear my pathway to move it forward. And then they will. So if you have things that are getting removed out of your life, realize that it is in cahoots with Spirit that you asked for it so that you could move towards this. Because if we're stuck in a comfortable safety place, right? It's like the eagle's nest. I love the analogy of it, because eagles, if you ever see their nest, they're these craggy, all these branches and all that stuff. Not really conducive for eggs and eaglets, but they, mama and daddy eagle, they put all this fur and, plants and cloth and stuff in it to make it all comfy and warm and safe. Then they lay their eggs, and then they hatch, and then the eaglets are there, and they fly in food. They feed them, and they feed them, and feed them. Comfort zone, right? Growth. But when it's time for them to leave this and head into something more in alignment with what they are to do, the little eaglets are like, heck no, I'm not going to leave this comfortable place. I got room service. It's great. So what happens is mama and daddy eagle start taking away the comfortable things out of that situation to make them go, ugh, fine. And they jump on the side of the nest and up onto a branch. And they're like, all right, that's fine. They stop getting fed. And then they go start flying with the parents, and they teach them to hunt. And then that's what allows them to fly and really live up to their potential. So this is what is happening here. Just be ready, because this endings and beginnings of this eclipse energy, there's bound to be some things that are removed out of your life to make space for this. So just remember, this is for you, not happening to you, and that it's helping you realize and step more towards the dream that is yours and not someone else's. The dream that makes you want to wake up early and get excited about your day instead of hitting the snooze alarm 10 times, right? All right, so this is what they have for you. I love this for you. So the boundary against what is not your dream, and you discover what your true north is. What is my dharma, my life purpose? What do I want to head toward? You head that. You put the boundaries around whatever is not supporting that. You're not going to invest the time, the energy, the money, whatever into it. And that's the boundary that is set. So love it, love it, love it. Now that's what they have for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, just know that there's a few things that you can do. One is you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but tells YouTube that you are, and that you bring you more similar content. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, into the settings, you can select all, and then you'll be notified when any new videos come out on the channel, and also you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to all of that, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and you're part of the love tsunami, because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy and giddy it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you're interested in any of that and it resonates, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings and some other services. All that is listed in the description box of the video down below. Right, beautiful souls, as you're going through this wonderful switch up and on this path to living out your dreams, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love, you hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off here pulling a card from the Power of Surrender deck just to see what you're leaving behind and what subject we're looking at here with boundaries. So I'll give you 2 shuffles here for the Power of 2. And let's see here, for those that chose, all right, I do want this one right here. Didn't even have to finish my sentence. Surrender to rest and sleep. All right. It says to prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. How perfect. So, yeah, having this boundary against overactivity, trying to do too much, thinking that you have to do so much to be able to be lovable and acceptable in this long list, right? We're also going to pull here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle, which we'll talk about, like, where you're headed. You know, this energy of the eclipses, endings and beginnings. But let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know about this rest and sleep. What does this bring you? What are you gearing up for? What is the energy, right? It's like you're getting ready for the Olympics. All right. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. I love it. Card number 4. So stability, a lot of beautiful stability coming in here. And I love this 6 of Pentacles energy where it's your giving and receiving. It's the balancing, like the 2 of Pentacles, where it's, you know, like the balance, right? Surrender and rest and sleep. It's like, you know, you can give, but you can also receive. And there's this tendency, and this goes back to the 6 of Pentacles energy where, you know, when we're 7 years old and younger, we do develop our rate of giving and receiving, like the exchange rate, right? And it happens when there's people that we really, really care about and love, usually our parents, grandparents, whoever is around us a lot, and we want to give so much, but we receive so little. And we as children think, well, that's fair that I give 1,000 love coins and get 1 back. And that seeps down into our subconscious and runs on autopilot till we bring that back up and go, wait a minute, this is way out of balance, right? We're exhausting ourselves giving so much, and we're not allowing ourselves to receive because our inner child doesn't believe that we deserve it yet because we haven't given 1,000 love coins. So there's some things that we can do. You know, I have a video in my playlist of Take 10 with Zen. Episode 5 talks about how it gives us a tool on how to do that. And I'm just going to make a quick note here so that I'll pin that and put it in the description box of the video. All right, so we will do that. All right, and let's take a look here, see what else they want you to know here. And it says, congratulations, you are ready to fully receive exactly what you want, but only if you ask. Too many of us are stuck in the habit of giving, and being of service. But this is only one half of the infinite dance. Allow others to experience the joy of giving and serving you. It's time to ask. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously, knowing what you receive will be multiplied 1,000-fold through your greater vision. Imagine the entire world created to fulfill exactly what you need when you ask with cheerful expectancy and in alignment with your highest purpose. Life is like a room service menu awaiting your delivery instructions. You just need to ask. Cosmic Catalyst question here is, what is my highest desire right now? How can I joyfully ask for it? The cosmic checkbox is something you can do if it resonates. It says, ask wisely, ask whimsically, and ask often today. See how it feels and what happens. Experiment without attachment to any requests. I love it. So there is this great energy in here. You know, you can ask for what you are wanting and then release it. Don't focus on want. Ask for what you want and then focus on gratitude, like it said. Because when we focus on wanting, what happens is we're telling the universe, I enjoy wanting but not receiving. When we focus on the, picture in our mind's eye, feel it, see it, experience it in our energy that we are having it, and have gratitude for it, that's what draws it towards us. Otherwise, we're just going, I enjoy wanting, I enjoy missing, I enjoy hating, I enjoy fearing. We draw all that energy in instead. All right, so let's take a look here as well. We're going to pull some tarot and see what else they'd like you to know here regarding this rest and this balance and this equal giving and receiving here. So what else for those that chose reading number 2? Okay, I feel like that one, this one, and these 3. All right. So let's start off here. Yeah, the 3 of Wands. It's time for a change of direction. You know, you've been going and doing things this way for a long time, expecting a different result, but that's not going to change things. This is a change of where you're investing your energy and how. And we like that because that's exactly what we're talking about, right? This is going to allow you to, instead of overgiving and thinking you have to give 1,000 to 1, it's 1 to 1. And what happens when we, look at that out of balance giving and receiving, as soon as we bring it down 1 to 1, the little inner child that's keeping up the force field, keeping things to come to us, falls, and we start having this abundance comes in. And so we're able to not give half as much to receive what we were, we strove so much to receive before, right? So let's take a look here. What else do we have coming in here? I feel like I got 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, and this one's for up here. Okay. Yep, so 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, this is more that fire energy, and this is about not worrying about what other people are going to think and how that you'll have to defend yourself, because it's like you've strove for so long to try and kind of dimmed your light and your expectations about what you can receive, right? There's this limited energy, whereas the 7 is like you realizing, like, I am the sun. I do not need to ask permission to shine. I don't dim my light for anyone. If someone can't handle it, they can step out of the sun into the shade, get a giant sun hat, sunglasses, or get inside where they're conditioning, or in the basement where the light isn't so bright if you can't handle it, right? So there is this change of energy, this brightness. It's like you're being called into a different place in your life. And it's this resting is what I felt too, is that you're allowing yourself to receive, because you are called to stand out. You are called to step forward, but you need this rest first. We need to get the giving and receiving more equal, 1 to 1, because as much as you're going to do and the energy you're going to need, that 1 to 1 allows you to get all this floods in instead of having them being kept away by those force fields, right? Yeah. And here's another 4. 4 of Cups, emotional stability coming in here. And I just feel like there's been, the 3 of Cups down here, they're bored with this. They're not fulfilled with this. And this has this energy like we're talking about. When we do the same thing over and over again, we're not getting any different results. That's called insanity, right? doing the same thing, expecting a different result, where this is going to change things up and bring in different results for you. Yeah, you will see things in a different light here. You have the knight who's on a quest for seeing things from a higher perspective, looking for that Ace of Swords, and seeking clarity on what this dream is, on this thing that you want to head towards. The thing that's bringing you out into the light. Stepping back, getting into this peace, getting into this calm place also allows you to be in the quietness instead of hearing all the chaos and the loud noise of the outside world. As you step back and rest, you're able to gain clarity with all this too. Yeah, I was going to say, like the Hermit card, which is the Hermit. The, stepping away, being still, connecting with your higher self and with spirit for guidance. So here is definitely affirmation for this rest and relaxation. Step away from all the noise. It allows you to connect to the higher realm in a more quiet and clear way. Yeah, here's the Queen of Wands. Perfect. So, along with this energy of turning inward and upward, the Queen of Wands, she rolls over spiritual energy, and all the queens are given a second portion of cups with this black cat, which gives them this ability to really have this amazing connection with the spirit world. When they're wondering, which way do I go, which way do I go? If we hit a wall in a maze and we have to go left or right, she just dials up spirit and goes, all right, left or right, which is for my highest good. And they're like, hang a right, and you do, and boom, wonderful things happen. And that's what this is. But she's also the Queen of Wands, the Queen of action and movement. And I like that because as you gain this battery recharge through this resting and relaxation, and you're gaining clarity on what this is about stepping up and standing out, it happens. It's very much fire sign energy. Aries and Leos and Sagittarius energies, and maybe you are that, maybe you have that in your chart, and you can check that out to see where it is. But Leo energy and Aries energy and Sagittarius energy, they have this natural ability, this natural essence about them. Their energy just draws people to them. It draws them up here, like with the Seven of Wands, this fire energy, to stand out, to step above, to be seen, and they just can't help it. And it's not, and in lower lower expression of that energy, it's look at me, which we have that energy coming up with the Aries solar eclipse that's coming up with the new moon on April 8th. But that's lower vibrational, lower expression. Higher expression of that energy is follow me and I will show you new ways. I'm a bright light to help lead and guide people. And this is that kind of energy you have here. It's not about look at me, but I want to be able to help guide people in their life path, right? Yeah, and here's this stepping out of these spheres. Here's another 9. So in this, stepping away and getting into the silence, you're understanding all the fears that have been driving us, right? This long list of supposed to and should and need to and have to and must that come in here, all that stuff that's driving us, that out of balanceness of, on one side of the scale, there's all the stuff you have to do to deserve love and to appear lovable and acceptable and blah, 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 but you're stepping past those because you're seeing and connecting with the power of who you truly are. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles. This knight, you've got the Knight of Swords who's in pursuit of truth. This knight is on a quest for the Ace of Pentacles, which is seeing their worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way. So here's this energy that you're getting past defining yourself by the outside world and defining yourself by your inner energy, your inner worth instead of your outer worth. Outer worth is retail price. It's what value we think we are to others. But when we find and turn inward and upward, this is where we find the Ace of Pentacles, which is defining our worth from the eternal, unconditional love of the higher realms. That's the foundation of who we are. And in doing that, we see this is who we are, this is what I'm capable of doing here. And instead of ending up on the clearance rack of the outside world, we realize how priceless we really are. So I like that. And another 9. So all these 9s, it is this time of inner reflection. And here is getting beyond the boundaries of what we had before. Look how exhausted they were. And here this Ace of Wands that they're holding on to was right here, blocking them from getting through. But when we step into our power, that's what's allowing you to step forward. So you definitely have this, exhaustion and this perseverance, but there is this, stepping into the quietude, getting clarity about what it is you truly want to do, what it is where you truly want to go. And then when you have this energy, the out of balance rate of exchange updated, and it's been brought from the subconscious to the conscious. It was like this. You bring it to here, you save it, it drops back down, then you move forward in this easier way. This force field that your inner child had up is dropped, and you're able just to walk through it. Yeah, well, look at this. 3 knights. So it's action that's happening here. Fastest moving knight out of them all. And here is this knight who's questing after their Ace of Wands, focusing, mastering where they're focusing their energy, right? So definitely, like we were talking about, you've got this resting in, they're having you rest, step back, correct your out of balance giving and receiving, which allows you to recharge up and receive as well, equal 1 to 1 instead of 1 to 1,000, and or 1,000 to 1, because that's, you only get 1, not 1,000. Yeah, we wish we were on that one right now, but it's this. We'll accept this. And then as soon as that happens, then when that force field drops, action, movement, floods of abundance, floods of things coming in, empowering you and charging you, and keeps you charged up and moving forward towards your dream. So I love this for you. Very positive energies, but it starts here with this stepping back and resting. And then we'll see where you go. I love it. All right, well, that's what they have for you for this reading. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, a few things you can do. You can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the video. Also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more of that to you. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That gives you access to the notification bell, and if you go in there to the settings, you can select all, and if you do that, you're notified when any new videos come out on my channel, and you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing those things helps you become part of the love tsunami, and you're helping spread the Zen love, because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members, do any of those things, makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if that resonates in it and you're inspired by any of that, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this rest and relaxation and getting ready to charge up and charge forward, remember every second of every day of your life that you are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love, you hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off by pulling from the Power of Surrender deck, just to find out where you can use some boundaries, and with all this leaving behind of things and moving forward with this eclipse energy. We'll take a look here. All right, so there we go. 3 shuffles for the Power of 3, and we'll take a look here. All right, so here we go. Surrender to joy. I love it. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I love that. So the boundary that you're putting in here is the boundary to unjoy. And you're doing that by changing your focus to that of joy. It's like creating a bubble of joy around you and letting that be your norm. And, because every moment is a choice, emotional choice of lower vibrational energy that's rooted in fear, or the higher vibrational energy, which is joy and unconditional love and laughter and peace as well. So I love that. We're also going to pull a card here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle and just see what is this preparing you for, what ending and beginning comes in here. And we'll see what they want here one more time. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 3, please? All right, this is the one here. And we've got fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. I love it. I'm just going to zero in on that picture here. I love this deck. That's card number 15. We'll just put it over here. And let's see what else they want you to know here. So it says, as a cosmic change maker, you can create an impact through empowering those already making an impact, to help the helpers, to support the supporters, to catalyze the catalysts. Call now to your allies of joyful abundance. You can't make that up. Your magnificent and magical inner child, spirit totems, guardians, and guides to awaken you to your full power and knowledge of how this can occur. Perhaps your greatest leverage may be in helping support and augment what global visionaries are already doing in the world. Imagine the ripples of impact that can occur in this way. A cosmic catalyst question you can ask yourself is, who do I know who's already making a significant impact, and how may I be of greater service to them? And a cosmic checkbox, which is something you can do if it resonates, says, make a list of a dozen ways you can support those you've identified in the cosmic catalyst prompt, and then reach out to make it happen. Wow, I love that. Again, this joyful expression, helping those already with joy and connecting to your higher self to go, how do I want to express that joy to the world here? So I'm loving this energy coming in. So this boundary of keeping away the lower vibration so that you can step into this higher vibration of joy, which will bring you clarity in connecting with the spirit world to find out what is it? What is your destiny? Is it supporting others? Maybe it's starting there and then becoming a part of something, or creating something yourself on how you want to be one of those change makers, right? Right. Let's also pull some tarot from the round tarot here, and we will find out what else they want you to know one more time. All right, that was a sad one. Let's do one more time here. There we go. All right. So, Spirit, what else for those that chose reading number 3? All right. I do want that one there. I want that one there. These two here. These two here. One here. Ooh. So 2 here. And then 2 here. Okay. I love this. Let's start over here. Yeah. So here is the Devil card, Saturn energy, Capricorn energy. They're the ones that shake up and rattle, but they are our shadow that tells us and shows us the chains that we have around our neck, the chains that are keeping us from joy, keeping our heart caged where it can't express itself and move forward. Fears, truths that are rooted in fears, small t truths that are of the human that are keeping and holding us back from destiny, right? It could be there's this, thoughts and beliefs and mindsets from family and friends and our community and everything that have been telling us who we are supposed to be. But you're getting in tune here with who you want to be, and I like that. Let's see how this path unfolds. Yeah, stepping into your power, Queen of Wands. She rolls over action and she can get stuff done. Whatever she focuses on, she moves forward, but she's also connected to the spirit world with that. And the black cat represents the cups energy that comes with all queens that allows them to connect to the spirit world and gain guidance, gain clarity about what they want too. And again, we're talking here about connecting with your spiritual posse and team over here that will help you identify what is it that I came down here to do this time. Besides learning, we're multitaskers. We're always learning about ourselves. But how did I uniquely want to express my love to the world? We'll find that out. Yeah. Here's the Sun card. So here's this brilliance. I mean, talk about day and night, right? Doop, doop, doop. Joy comes in the morning. I like that. In fact, I want that to overshadow that, because this is this brightness that comes in that brings you this energy. It's victory. It's shines light on every area of our life, but it is, again, victory, moving forward, connecting with our inner child, then letting our inner child out to play, diving deep into what's below the surface. That's where we also find our beautiful life purpose and what we want to do. And gives us the energy and the spark to step forward with all this. So I love that. Yeah, here we go. 8 of Swords. It's a great card to get, even though I know it looks a little daunting here. But this is the card that represents us becoming aware of our own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. You know, Capricorn energy, Saturn allows us to see these beliefs that blinded us and bound us and made us feel trapped and restricted. But the 8 is a number of movement and flow. And so this is the realization of those things and flowing past it. She, backs up against the sword and, like they do in the movies, and rubs the rope against the sword so it sets her free. She removes the blind from her eyes, and then she's like, wow, I can just walk away from here. And she's realizing it was me that was keeping myself restricted, my thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that I had before, my small t truths that I'm learning to bypass. Yeah. Knight of Swords, the quest for seeing things from a higher perspective, obtaining the sword, movement of thought and belief and mindset. So definitely both of these here supporting this movement. I'm just going to move these over here a little bit so you can see them. So there is this movement that takes us in this direction towards discovering your destiny and forward unfolding here. Yeah, and here's the Queen of Cups. So definitely, again, queens, powerful energies, divine feminine energies, but the Queen of Cups not only co-rules with the King over the cups, as we talked about, that queen got, with the little kitty cat, had cups behind the scenes. She has a second portion of cups, very empathic, very in tune with spirit as well, like with this Queen of Wands. So you are gaining this clarity. You're really stepping into the power of spirit and knowing what is it? What is it below the surface? She allows you to dive deep with this kind of sun card energy. Yeah. And here's more power, power, power. Being a conduit, bringing that love energy down into you and out into the world. And here is all of the minor arcana represented, showing that you have everything you need within you to make these dreams come true, to step forward and have this power that comes in here. So you are, expressing this, joy, joy, joy energy. It's allowing you to be at the frequency of the higher beings of unconditional love and joy and light. Joy is our natural state, like unconditional love is. They're intertwined, and so you're really connecting with this power of who you are. You can see the infinity symbol. This is your higher self. You're connecting with that joy. You're overflowing with this beautiful motion that's helping you get to here, and this is more about your destiny. Yeah, another queen. Queen of Pentacles, new birth and harvest and definitely, more of this emotion, powerful divine feminine energy. But this is the mother nature, mother nurture, nurturing your dream, not allowing yourself to be caught into the restrictions of the devil card, which is the cage of what keeps our heart from experiencing joy, from feeling like it wants to sing and being full and overflowing here. So you got all this mothering energy that's coming in here for you, letting your inner child out to live its dream, right? I love it. Yeah, peace of mind. So again, all this swords and thinking energy, you're really at rest here. You're putting all those other expectations of supposed to be, should be, need to be of the outside world, and you're laying and resting on this Ace of Swords, which allows you to, it's like mental stability. It's no longer fearing and just stepping into that higher knowledge and that higher awareness, and it brings you to this place of flow towards your destiny, and I like that. Yeah. Here we go, 7 of Wands. So this is about you being called to a higher place, like the Sun card here. They don't dim their light for anyone. They don't ask permission to shine. They don't, need to feel the need to defend themselves. Sometimes what holds us back is feeling like, well, if I live my dream, all these people are going to be upset. What about my dream? 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 All these people that have these different, things that they want, and they want you to be part of that. Or, they are like, misery loves company. Come back down here and be miserable with us. How dare you dare to dream and live your dream? There's this insecurity of these people, their fears that they're still caught up in. And but you don't have to go rescue everyone else. You just become the sun. You just don't dim your light. You don't ask permission. You shine. If anyone feels low and they attack you, you don't have to defend. You just keep being the joy that you are. And if you want to help one of them and or two or all of them, and just show them you can live this way too. You want me to show you how? And they're like, what? Really? You'd show us that? And then you allow them to have their own new births and this own change that happens in their life and the stepping forward. But I love all this for you because there really is this energy of, it starts with choosing joy with your power of emotional choice. And putting that boundary up of going, you know what, I'm not going to let I'm going to change my habit, right, from focusing on fear, which is what we're taught, fear and lower vibrational energies, what we're missing, what we hate, what we're wanting but not getting, things we fear, all that. Instead of focusing on that, with this energy and being caged and reinforcing the cage and weighing ourselves down, the more we choose higher vibrational energy like joy and unconditional love and peace and laughter and gratitude. When we focus on that, not only does it allow us to more clearly hear spirit, because that's the frequency at which they speak, it also speeds things up and it brings things faster toward us too. So I love this destiny, discovering this, surrendering to the joy of in each moment living your destiny, instead of waiting for joy and happiness to go, when this happens then I can be full of joy and happiness. We're never going to celebrate then, because when we get there, there's always something more, always something more. The carrot gets moved over and over and over again when we connect our joy and happiness to a what if, or when something happens, then I can be happy. If our happiness is attached to it, it can be lost. If we choose to connect to the joy of our natural state and choose to be happy for no reason at all, no one can take that away from us, right? So I love this for you. And that's what they have. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there are a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me you're enjoying the content. Also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring you more similar content. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. When you do that, it gives you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there to the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. And you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide new online readings. I know. In addition to all of that, you also become part of the love tsunami and you help spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on them, become a subscriber to my channel, or even a YouTube channel member, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed down in the description box down below. All right, beautiful people, as you're going and moving into this very joyful path, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. Of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there. You take care.